Okay, so in math today, lesson 46, we're learning about telling temperature in Fahrenheit. So we're focusing on degrees Fahrenheit, and so far we've learned first you found to the nearest 10, and then we found to the nearest 2. Right? Each line in between 0 and 10 and 10 and 20, those lines are worth 2. So we knew this was 2 degrees, 4 degrees, 6 degrees, 8 degrees, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and so forth. So now we want to find the temperature to the nearest 1 degree. So those are actually in between the lines. So if you have, there are no lines for it. It's kind of like the space between here is 1 degree because it's between 0 and 2. And this space between 2 and 4, that's going to be 3 degrees, right? And the space between 4 and 6 is going to be 5 degrees. Between 6 and 8 is 7 degrees, and between 8 and 10 is 9 degrees. So what do you think is between 10 and 12? Yeah, that would be 11. And between 12 and 14, 13. Between 14 and 16, 18. Between 16 and 18, 17. And between 18 and 20 is 19, right? So you don't see lines for these odd number temperatures, but they're between the lines that are there. So the other part of the lesson is I want to emphasize to you where water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and the human body temperature is 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and so you're going to be asked these on your homework and on your work. So I need you to know you have to start memorizing these. So like an ice cube becomes an ice cube at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And then what if it gets above 32? That ice cube is going to melt and become liquid, the water you would drink, liquid. And then what if I put that water in a pot and put it on the stove, and I wanted that water to boil and bubble up? Well, I would have to get that to 212 degrees Fahrenheit for that to happen. And then what would happen? That here it was an ice cube, it was a solid, right? And then we melted it, and it became a liquid, and then I boiled it, and that water became a vapor. It's that vapor you see rising up from the boiling pot. That's a gas. So we have water in a solid and a liquid and a gas. Okay, and then here, human body temperature, 98 degrees Fahrenheit. That's healthy, that's good. Now, personally, you get your temperature taken all the time at school. As soon as you walk in the door, we take your temperature, right? Or you go to the doctor. Or your mom thinks you might have a fever, right? They're measuring your body temperature. So anything around here is good, it's healthy. Like mine runs like 97.7 when I have my temperature taken, and that's fine. But if it would get up to like 100 degrees or more, right, we start to get a little bit worried there's a fever and that you might be getting sick. So then we want to take care of that. So anyways, remember these, and I hope you do well on your guided practice and homework.